Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening to you wherever you are across the world. My name is Madame Marola. I'm the band creator and also the host of this show, Live a Phenomenal Life Show with me. So it is so great to be back. Yes, awesome, awesome, awesome. This is the second episode already of the new year. So this is season 5, episode 14. So say hi to me as you log on and let me get to know you. If this is your first time on the show, let me give you a special shout out. And of course, do me the courtesy of also inviting your friends to join this live stream. I am streaming live right now on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Madame Marola, the way my name is spelled on the screen. So invite your friends to join in as well. So I've got people on Instagram already, Ava hosting, Shalene's Fashion Freedom, Tolajani, hello, hello. Be right. Okay, you got to get on busy. No problem. Do whatever you need to do. Just get other people to join in as well. Say hello to me. And also, let's get started with our one word for the week. It is a tradition that we have here on Live a Phenomenal Life Show that we try and focus with one word for the week to help us to stay motivated and focused on what we need to do. So, what is your one word for the week? I'm going to share mine in a brief minute as I keep saying hello to all the people that are joining me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So, hello, Ire Rev. Good morning to you, sir, in Jamaica. It's good to have you here. Yay. Thanks, Shalene's Fashion. Awesome. So, right now, I need you to share with me your one word for the week because it is so important for us to be able to know exactly what we want to do and then make plans to be able to do it. So I've got Michael Sewell here sharing his one word for the week is prioritize. I love that, Michael. That is awesome. Michael is on Facebook and he says that his one word for the week is prioritize. So if you've got your one word for the week, please share it with me. And that would also help other people in case they're trying to ruminate or think, okay, what is my one word for the week? What should I focus on? It would help you. Okay, so that is amazing. Thank you guys for sharing your one word for the week. Please also share this video with other people. Let them know that there is this fabulous, phenomenal lady called Madame Marola that is live right now and wants to help them to be able to be inspired, empowered, and transformed one show at a time. And today's topic is sharpening your gifts and talents for greater heights. Sharpening your gift and talent for greater heights. And it is so important that we understand what the difference is between gifts and talent, and then how we can continually utilize them in such a way that we are sharpening them. We all know what the meaning of sharpening is, right? To make something become much more finer in texture and also it's better and it can also cut through more. So your gift and talent needs to be sharpened. Your gift and talent needs to be worked on. Your gift and talent needs to be improved upon. Your gift and talent needs to be developed. Okay. So we can't just rest on our laurels. We need to keep on sharpening our gifts and talents because we all have gifts. We all have talents, right? And even though they differ in terms of how they're used and also in terms of the quality, it all depends on how you choose to develop them and utilize them. So, my one word for the week is consecrate. Okay. So, this week I'm choosing to consecrate myself to be able to actually immerse myself more in the things that I need to do and also to be able to get divine download to be able to ensure that I am on the right path. Okay. So my one word for the week is consecrate because I'll also be waiting upon the Lord to be able to hear new ideas and also to be able to get new visions for you guys and also for me to keep on being my best version of myself to serve you best. Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let us do our affirmations and get started with the topic of the day. So I got the box out already, and I'm going to start with the cards that come up. So because I am solo today, I do not have a guest. I'm only going to share with you 3 cards. Okay, so I'm randomly selecting any 3 cards. As you can see, I'm looking right at you guys. I'm not looking at the cards. I'm just going to select any 3 cards that come up, and I'm going to read them to you. And then we will start to talk about the topic of today. So please still invite your friends. Let them know that I am live. Okay, I've got Busy Mom Media back here. Hi, welcome, Ava. It's good to have you guys on Instagram as well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what are the 3 cards that I've got for affirmations for you guys? All right, The first card says, oh my God, and it is so on point because it goes with the affirmation that I shared today. I am fabulous, brilliant, and astonishing. I am outstanding and desirable. I am terrific and totally unrivaled. Okay. So you need to believe that you're unrivaled in life. There's only one you in this world, and no one can do you like you can. Okay. Second card says, my soul is healthy. My mind is healthy. My heart is healthy. My body is healthy. My spirit is alive. I wake up excited about my life. Woohoo! Yes, Busy Mom Media says good one on Instagram. Yes, ma'am, it's a good one. And the final one I'm reading for today says, I take risk with ease. I go beyond my comfort zone and stretch towards the higher and better version of myself. I am bodacious. Come on, guys. This card is so on point because we're talking about sharpening your gift and talent for greater heights. And this card says, I go beyond my comfort zone and stretch towards the higher and better version of myself. How good is that? Because for you to be able to grow your gifts and talents, you need to stretch yourself, right? You need to keep on pulling yourself beyond the level you're at to say, there is greater height ahead of me. How am I going to attain that? What do I need to do for me to be able to have the skill sets, to be able to have the wherewithal, to be able to match the need that is necessary for me? So it's so important that you constantly pull yourself out of your comfort zone and keep stretching towards your higher, better version of yourself. Yes, Busy Mom Media says always have a challenge. I agree with you. You must always have a challenge. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. All right, so let's get started with the topic of today, sharpening your gifts and talents for greater heights. Okay, so as I said, right, that every single person has got either accumulation of gifts and talents. The gifts can be more than the talents. It can be the other way around. It doesn't matter. What is important is the fact that we all know that we've got gifts and that we've also got talents, but then many times we don't know which is which. Okay, yes, sorry. The sound went off a bit on IG because someone keeps calling me. I'm so sorry. So I hope you guys can hear me now. So please let me know if you can hear me on Instagram now so that way I can keep talking. All right. So thank you so much, Busy Mom Media, for letting me know. It's call keeps interrupting. So as I said, we've got gift and talent, but many times we mistake the two. We don't really know what is my gift, what is my talent. So many people think they're the same thing. Well, they are closely correlated, but they're not the same thing. And the reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, we need to be able to know that there is a difference between the gifts we have and the talents we have. Okay. So sorry, one second. I don't know why or not this person keeps calling me. Oopsie. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Okay. I hope you guys can hear me clearly on Instagram because sorry, a call keeps coming in. Yes, I'm so sorry. The call keeps coming in. The person is so persistent and it's so annoying because I'm doing a live show. So once again, thank you for your patience, guys. So I want to be able to differentiate for you guys what gifts are and what talents are so that you're able to acknowledge and also recognize them when you see them manifesting in your life. Okay. So the difference between the two is that the gifts are things that are actually innate in you. You didn't do anything, absolutely nothing to inherit. You didn't do anything to be able to bring it to pass in your life. You didn't work for it. You didn't beg for it. It was just there inside of you. Okay. So the definition I have for you here is that a gift is a skill or ability naturally inherited by individual. It is inborn. Okay. So it's already inside of you. You don't have to do anything to be able to have those gifts. God gave them to you. So, what is a talent? Okay. A talent is a natural ability or aptitude for something. It can be chosen or selected and activated. Talent is built. So, those are the two major differences. A gift is a skill or ability that is naturally inborn within you. You don't need to beg for it. You don't need to pray for it. It's just there, God given and already wired into your DNA and makeup. A talent is a natural ability that you can build, that you can request for, that you can work on, that you can actually cherish, or you can actually look towards having and then work towards having it. So it can be something you choose to work on intentionally. So that is the difference between the two. So you can be a gifted singer, whereby you were naturally born with the ability to sing so well. And then you can also choose to have a talent of singing. So your level of competence might not be as great as that of the person that has the gift, but it's something you can also equally develop to be able to utilize it for your professional and personal benefit. Okay. So gifted people have the advantage of having a base to start with the talent, with the gift that God has given them. Okay, so a gifted singer would always be able to maximize their gift if they work on it intentionally, if they train and develop. They would always have that something, that thing that we call X factor, something really special about the gift. For instance, my gift is speaking, right? I never begged for it. I never had to work hard to be able to be a good speaker. So what I've had to do is develop my speaking skills to ensure that I keep attaining greater heights with that gift. It's a natural gift to me. Same thing as gift of encouragement. I have that natural gift. So what are the talents I have? I have talent to sing. I have the talents to be able to coordinate people. I have the talent to be able to organize. So those kind of things lead people. There are some gifts that are innate, inborn in you, and there's some that you have to consciously work on. You have to work on it to keep on building it. Some of them we desire them, so we intentionally go after learning them, while some of them are just also already inside us. Like you see children that can just paint, children that can just do so many amazing things, play an instrument at the age of 3, and you're like, wow. That's why I say there is a genius in each and every one of us. We're all gifted and creative, but then we start to kind of diminish our gifts and talents because we don't know. I'm so sorry, Instagram. This person keeps calling. So we don't know exactly what it is that we're going to utilize in our life. So we must constantly work on them. Okay. So what is the first thing you need to do for you to be able to sharpen your gifts and talents in life? The first thing you need to do is discover them. Okay. So you cannot sharpen something you don't even know or you're unaware that you have, right? So the first thing you need to do is, first of all, do a deep dive into yourself. Write down your strengths and weaknesses. Ask people, what am I gifted at? Excuse me. What am I gifted at? What am I talented at? Start to ask yourself things that you found yourself doing without any prior training and stuff like that. What are the things that you're passionate about that you know that no matter how long you have to spend on it, you derive joy from it? That's how you get to know what your gift and talents are. And then you can start to focus on developing them. Okay. Not all your talents might necessarily be something you might need for higher heights in your life, especially in your professional life. But then it is good to be able to be aware of what our talents are and our gifts, especially. Our gifts are given for a purpose and they're tied to us actually fulfilling our destiny. So when you are unaware of your gifts and you do not actually start to use them, it's going to become a problem because you need it to be able to be the best version of you that you were created to be. So you first of all find out what your gifts and talents are, then start to focus on them to develop them. So, what is the second thing you need to do? Okay. Once you've discovered what your gifts and talents are, you must make sure that you are not shy about showcasing your talents. You are not shy about using them. So, if you hide or bury your gift and talents, it's not going to help you. So, there is a story in the Bible that talks about it's called the parable of the talents, and you guys can search for it on the internet, right? It talks about people being given certain number of gifts and talents, and then one person was given one and buried it, and afterwards that one gift was taken away from them. So you cannot afford to hide or bury your gift and talents. The more you use them, the more you showcase them, the more that you let people know that, hey, you know what? I can do this, I can do that. The more people will see value in what you do as well. The more people also give you opportunities to use your gift and talent. And that's why the next point is important, because when people know that you're good at something, when people know that you're gifted or talented at something, opportunities arrive. And that way you can get involved in different projects and activities that will allow you to utilize and actively work on your skills. Your gift does not improve by just keeping it on the shelf or leaving it within you and not doing anything with it. So you see, many of us have certain gifts, many of us have certain talents, but we're so complacent, we're so lazy, and we keep on giving excuses that, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do that. And because of that, we don't actively engage in areas that will help us to utilize our gift and work on them. So if you're someone who is great at speaking, how do you activate this gift? How do you make sure you're using this gift? By speaking more, right? By looking for opportunities that allows you to talk to others, by looking for things that, or jobs or engagements that allows you to utilize the power of your voice. It's not by you looking for a job that makes you fixated on computers or doing something that doesn't engage with talking with others. Your communication skill, your speaking ability is not going to improve. You cannot become a better preacher when you don't preach, right? So, how on earth do you expect your gift and talents to become better? You cannot become a better drummer if you don't drum all the time. You cannot become a better artist if you don't paint or sketch or do whatever it is you do, do whatever it is. You cannot become a better musician unless you keep on playing that instrument that you have been given. You cannot become a better accountant if you do not do the work that involves you using numbers and be able to make sense out of the things that is confusing to other people that don't have that gift. Whatever it is that is a gift or a talent, you must find yourself utilizing it in areas of activities and occupation that allows you to free flow in it. It would not make sense for you to go and get a job that keeps you in the back room where you have zero interaction with people if you're a person that has been gifted with a spirit of encouragement, with the gift to be able to help people feel better about themselves, to build the confidence. So, meaning you need interaction with people. So many times our gifts and talents are not developing because we're hiding them in the background. We're allowing other things in life to take over and overshadow our gifts and talents. So we're not functioning in what I call a zone of genius. You must find what your zone of genius is that allows your gifts and talents to flourish. Okay. And one other way in which you can continually elevate your gift and talent to greater heights is by getting a coach, getting a mentor, and going for professional training. You will know things up to a certain level. But as I said, it's about taking it a step higher. It's about going a notch higher. It's about you up leveling your talents and your giftings. And for you to do that, you need the help of people that have gone further ahead of you. You need people that are highly skilled to mentor you, to help sharpen your gifts and talent, to be able to correct some of the things you do that could be better, and also to be able to teach you better ways to use your gift and talent. So don't be stingy on investing in yourself. Get a professional trainer, get a coach, get a mentor that is in the same field as you are, and let them help you to keep working on your gift and talent. They would That investment will bring you greater rewards, because as I always say, right, that you can only get better at something you're good at when you also have the help of somebody to teach you what you need to do, and then you keep getting better at it. Okay. So the next tip that I have for you to help you sharpen your gift and talent is keep using it. Okay. There is a quote that says, what you do not use, you will eventually lose. Let me say that again. What you do not use you will eventually lose. So meaning that your gift and talent, that you do not use actively for a long period of time, you will eventually lose them. I've seen many people that have lost the gifts that they were given to be able to sing, to be able to draw, to be able to paint, to be able to lead, just because they were not actively using this gift and talent. So, what you do not use, you will eventually lose. And may you not lose your gift and talent that you have been given. So, make sure that you keep using them. Find every avenue, whether it's paid for, whether it's free platform. Make sure you use any avenue and opportunity to keep using your gift and talent. And how do you also get to do that? It's by intentionally practicing. So even if opportunities have not been given to you, create opportunities for yourself. Make yourself ready to be able to utilize your gift and talents. So many times people say, "Oh, nobody's giving me an opportunity to speak. Nobody's giving me an opportunity to do this." Look, nobody's holding you back. You need to tell yourself that if other people are not giving me the opportunity, I'm going to create my own opportunity. You keep practicing, you keep working, and you keep showcasing what you do. That's why the 3Ds exist. They say you discover, you develop, and then you deploy. The more you show up using your gifts and talents that you are practicing in the background, the more people will be able to see and also acknowledge the value and the expertise you bring. So you don't practice when the opportunity comes. You practice in advance. You practice day in and day out. You practice off season and on season. You must have a mindset to practice all the time. I don't believe that practice makes perfect because perfection is an illusion, but I believe that practice makes you better. Practice makes you improve. Practice makes you feel much more comfortable and confident in what you do. So, what you do not practice, you cannot master. What you do not practice, you cannot improve on. What you do not practice, you cannot gain value from. So, keep practicing intentionally, okay? And the next thing I want you to do is that tell yourself that no matter how much people praise you, no matter how phenomenal you are at what you do, don't be content with your current level. Tell yourself that there is still more, there is still higher that I can attain. Many people get to a certain level and become so comfortable in that levels because they feel they've reached the echelon of their height in that career, in that skill. And that is a fallacy. It's not true. The more you are intentional about practicing, the more you desire to improve, the easier it is for you to actually find yourself tapping into some deeper level within you to actually do what you didn't even know you could do before. That is why I say have a desire and a hunger to improve and grow your gift and talent. It must be intentional. You cannot be content with your current level, no matter how high up you are, no matter how proficient you think you are, no matter how amazing you think you are, no matter how phenomenal you think you are, no matter how accomplished you are, you must constantly, continuously keep on up leveling, keep on practicing, keep on investing in your gift and talent for your greater height because the greater height limit is only set by you. You can keep going higher if you want to go higher. And if you say that, no, this is my final limit, if you cap your talent, if you cap your gifting, then you only have yourself to blame. So don't cap your gift, don't cap your talent to a certain level. Tell yourself there is more. There is more to attain to. There is a higher level to go to, and you will surely get there. Okay. What is the next tip I want to share to you for you to be able to keep on sharpening your gift and talent? It is for you to monitor your growth. What you do not monitor, you cannot actually have full grasp of. Okay. So, how do you know you're improving if you're not actually intentionally monitoring your growth? If there is no scale of preference or scale of growth for you to be able to say that, okay, this was what I was able to do before. Now, after 1 month, this is what I'm able to do now. You must have something that would help you to be able to monitor your growth, for you to be able to say, okay, I'm better now. I've grown now. I'm doing better at this now. I can see the chart of my growth. Many times we don't realize that we are the ones that stunt our growth because we're just doing things without having any matrix to guide us, to be able to show us whether or not we're growing. All right. So we need this matrix to be able to say that, okay, I was at level A before. Now I'm at level B. And I want to attain level C. I'll get to level D and stuff. So monitor your growth. Keep an eye on your progress report so that you will know what you still need to work on. You will know and also celebrate the growth you're making. I believe so much in celebrating the growth and every achievement you make in life. So when you monitor your growth, you'll be able to celebrate yourself and say, well done. You've been able to move from this level to this level. And then that would urge you to go again for another higher level, right? The more you're able to encourage yourself to say, hey, I'm doing great now, but if I could get to this level, that means I have the power to get to the next level as well. Hi, Mama Yates. Welcome, Solomon, Mickey, and Gerald 67, the Titilicious on Instagram. Okay. So that is why I say it's so important. Okay, let me check some of the comments that I have. Okay, I've got Ava saying busy mom. Okay, so she's all over. She's everywhere, Facebook, Instagram. Well done, Eva. So you must constantly keep telling yourself, I'm growing, I'm growing, I'm growing, and celebrate the growth and then push yourself to get to the next level of your growth. Okay. So, what is the next thing you need to do? Okay. This is tip number 9. You need to get accountability partners and trusted advisors to keep you accountable and also focused. So, it's a good thing for you to monitor your growth yourself. But guess what? It's also much more better if you have other people in your circle, in your team. You need to have a team of people that you can call on, that you can go to for advice and ask them that, okay, can you help me gauge how well I'm doing? And they will give you constructive criticisms. They will tell you unbiased truth. They'll be able to tell you, hey, you're doing great. They'll also be able to tell you that, you know what, I think you're actually dropping down in level. So you need people that will tell you the truth, and they will not be short on telling you exactly as it is. Many of us like people that are always going to pander to our ego and tell us things that we want to hear rather than the things we need to hear. We need to hear whether or not we're getting better. We need to be able to hear the truth that, oh, you know what? Actually, I think you've plateaued in a way that it's not good for you. You need to do this, you need to do that. We need people that will be objective, that will be giving us constructive criticism to help us to keep on improving, because it's all about us sharpening our gifts and talents for greater heights. We cannot attain greater heights if we hide from the truth, if we hide from criticism, if we're afraid of failure, if we're afraid of pushing ourselves harder, if we're afraid of doing the uncomfortable. You must have people in your circle that you can call upon, that you can ask to keep an eye on you, to tell you the truth at all times, and also to show you what you need to do to be able to move ahead and improve on your gift and talent. Okay. What is the 10th tip that I can share with you about sharpening your gift and talent? Be fully committed and passionate. Okay. If you're not passionate about what you do, guess what? You get tired of what you do. You're going to fall flat on your face, and you're going to want to give up, right? Because no matter how gifted and talented you are, it is surely a guarantee that you're going to face adversity, you're going to face challenges, you're going to face some stumbling blocks along the way to achieving your success and achieving your greater heights. It's not going to be easy peasy all the time. It's not going to be a bed of roses. So you need that passion. You need to be fully committed to it as well. You're going to tell yourself that, look, I'm going to do this thing 100%. I'm not going to look back. I'm not going to look left. I'm not going to look right. I'm just going to keep on going. I'm just going to keep on pushing. I'm just going to keep telling myself that, yes, I'm going to keep doing this. And that is why it's so important that you don't compare your growth with others, because they have their own journey, they have their own skill set, they have their own capacity, they have their own level of commitment, they have their own journey and mission. You have yours, you have your own giftings, you have your own path, you have your own story, you have your own experiences, you have your own way of doing things. And you need to know what works best for you, not how Mr. A is doing it or how Miss Z is doing it. No, it's good to look at other people for inspiration. It's good to get encouraged and motivated by what other people are doing. But don't compare your growth level with theirs. Don't compare your gift and talents with theirs, because you do yourself a disfavor. The way somebody else talks, or the way someone else teaches, or the way someone else coaches, or the way someone else draws, or the way someone else creates the fashion clothes they make, or the way that someone plays music is supposed to be a pointer or an inspiration or an encouragement to you, not supposed to be a guideline or the blueprint for you to just copy and paste. I really dislike people that just take what other people are doing and just do exactly the same thing. No creativity, no looking inwards to say, okay, how can I do this in such a way that it's so me and I bring out the essence and the diversity of who I am. Your personality must be shown. Your own style must come out. Who you are must be fully stamped on everything you do. You can't try and sing like Beyonce. You cannot try and be a talk show host like Oprah. You cannot try and do things in life or be a compare like Madame Marola. You need to do things your own way. So make sure that you stay fully committed and passionate to your own growth in your journey for your gifts and talents, and don't compare yourself with others, because you will lose your focus. You might lose inspiration. You might also lose the encouragement and the desire for you to keep doing things your own way, because you're wondering, oh, this person started way after I did, and they seem to be making more traction and they seem to be making more growth than I am. They have more followers, they have this, the album seems to have sold more than mine. All those things, right? It's not going to help you. You need to keep just finding out what you need to do for yourself, for you to keep on being a solution provider and servicing those that you're supposed to service with your gift. We are not all called to serve everybody. We all are not called to do things the same way as other people. Find your own style, find your own zone of genius, stay at it, and keep being fully committed to it. Okay. So that is those are the things I wanted to share with you. And the final thing I want to say is that every gift that we've been given was given to us by God Almighty. I'll say that again. Every gift that we've been given has been given to us by God Almighty. So, whatever gift you have, use it to honor God, use it to bless other people, use it to do good in life. You cannot afford to be selfish with your gift. Why? Because you did not work for this gift to be given to you in the first place. God gave it to you freely without you asking Him. So you also use it with that consciousness that God gave you and empowered you with this gift. And your only job is to keep using this gift in such a way that honors Him and also blesses other people. Many times we do not use our gifts and talents because we are inundated with all the responsibilities that are going on in our lives. We have to pay our bills, we have to look after our children, we have to do this, we have to do that. We all have the same number of time in the day. So look, excuses ain't gonna cut it this year. You can afford to keep on giving excuses as to why you're not using your God-given talent and also your God-given gift. We all have to give account for it. As I mentioned before, that there is a story in the Bible that talks about the parable, right, of the talents, and that one person that was given one decided to bury his, and then he decided to do nothing with it. Your gifts are supposed to accrue in value, accrue in the way in which you use it. It's supposed to multiply. Your gifts cannot be stagnant. You are killing your gift by keeping it being unused. I don't want you to be so focused on the challenges and the excuses that you have that is not allowing you to freely flow in your giftings. And that's why I said be fully committed and passionate about it. I cannot see whatever it is that will stop me from doing what I need to do to be able to speak life and encouragement to people. Because yes, challenges will come. I could have network challenges. I could have health challenges. I could have financial crisis, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to find a way to use my gift. I'm still going to find a way to use the talents that I love and I'm passionate about to be able to fulfill my destiny, to be able to honor God and to be able to bless the lives of other people with. Also, I will use them in my profession to be able to gain the acknowledgement and also to be someone that is recognized as an authority in my profession. So please stop dilly-dallying with your gifts. Stop burying them and stop making excuses, okay? You need to sharpen your gift. And that's why the company of friends you keep, the people you surround yourself with also matter. You don't want to surround yourself with people that are wood. Wood will dull you out. Wood will actually dampen you. You don't want people that are going nowhere, people that don't even appreciate their gift, people who actually despise the gift and talents, who are constantly looking at other people's own and desiring other people's things. Those are not the kind of people you want to be with. You want to be with people that appreciate what they have, appreciate the gifts, and are so committed to utilizing it, growing it, amplifying it, developing it in such a way that the value keeps accruing, that it keeps multiplying in their hands, and that their talents keeps adding on to them. They keep discovering new potentials within themselves, and they're eager to develop it. They're eager to invest in themselves. They're eager to do whatever it takes for them to reach mastery level and keep raising the bar at what they do. They're not sitting on their laurels. They're not satisfied with the achievements of yesterday. They keep telling themselves, I can do more. I can be more. I can achieve more because there's more in me. I am made for more. I have the capacity for more. I am not capped at any limit. I have unlimited possibilities and potentials because at the end of the day, more is given to those that utilize what they're given. So the more you want more talents in your life, the more you must be faithful in the one you already have. The more you must be diligent in building the ones you already have. Your gifts are given to you for a purpose. Don't let your gifts die in your hands. Don't let your gifts have no value in your hand because there are many people that their gifts and their talents has zero value because of the way they choose to use those gifts and talents. Use your gift and talents in such a way that people will bless God for you, that people will say, thank you for being a blessing. Thank you for this gift and this talent. Thank you for coming into our space. Thank you for being born. You know, we see people like that. There are many people who appreciate their gifts and their talents, and we're so grateful for what they bring into their industry, into their expertise, into what they do, right? Why can't you be that same person that someone else is also thanking God for, that somebody is just lavishing so much praise on to say, oh my gosh, that I just love when she speaks. Oh, I just love when he does this. I just, whenever I have a project, if Michael is in the house, I am just, I feel comfortable knowing that everything's going to work out because he's got mad skills in organizing. He's going to make everything happen. Ava is going to make sure that the interview is going to be on point. Things like that. You want people to thank God for the gift and talents in you because that's how you people place premium value on you. When you complain that people don't value what you do, it's because you yourself haven't placed enough value on yourself. You yourself have not even seen the gold within you. You're not seeing your worth. You're not seeing how amazing you are and even how much more phenomenal you can be if only you put in the practice of being diligent, of being disciplined, of being focused, of being determined, of being resilient, of being committed and consistent to working on your gift and talent. Your gift and talent will not grow itself by magic. It will only grow through the place of intentional discipline, commitment, and consistency. So, what are you going to work on today? I didn't say tomorrow. What are you going to work on today in the areas of your giftedness and your talent? Because it's what you choose to be intentional about, it's what you choose to do today that is going to accrue great value for you tomorrow. I want you to always activate the power of now, saying that today I'm going to do X, Y, and Z in the areas of my gifting and talent to be able to ensure that even if it is 0.5% growth I achieve, then I 0.5% growth I achieved, then I will be happy with that. Okay, so if you guys have got any questions for me, this is the time for you to ask them. If not, I am going to end the show, okay? Because those are the tips I have for you. I want you guys to keep growing yourself intentionally. I want you to keep telling yourself that, hey, I've got more in me. I've got this gift and I'm going to rock it so hard that, this gift is going to know that I used it to the fullest of my abilities. Okay. Don't be someone that is too lazy to work on the gift and talent. Keep growing your level of mastery. Keep telling yourself that I can do this. I've got what it takes. And it's up to me to grow my level of competence, to grow my level of expertise in whatever areas I've been gifted and talented at. That is all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, I'm reading comments now. So Musa Zainab says, today I'm going to be intentional about improving my own. Absolutely. It takes intentionality. So you're going to be focused. You're going to tell yourself that I'm not going to allow my feelings, my emotions, my circumstances, my environment derail me from improving myself. I am going to rise above every challenge. I'm going to be intentional and I'm going to carve that space and time to work on my skills, to work on anything that I've been gifted at, that I'm talented at, because it's only what I work on that grows in value and grows in competence. You cannot grow in your level of competency and mastery at anything that you do not intentionally work to improve and grow at. So keep working on your skill sets, keep working on your giftedness, keep working on your talents, keep raising the bar of your greatness at whatever you do right now. Trust me that you can be better than whatever you are doing right now. I believe you can be better. So make sure you keep doing what you need to do, regardless of how hard or how challenging your life is. Thank you, Uma Educational Consult. You must be intentional. Your goals this year must include you improving yourself in your areas of your gift and talent. And that's how you're able to gain all the other things you want as well. You'll be able to improve or increase your financial bandwidth, because when you're better at something, you can ask for more money because people will see that yes, you actually do deserve it, that you have the competency, that you have the skill set to be able to match whatever you're asking for. Many of us cannot command the kind of fees that we're asking for or dreaming of because we're not building ourselves up to that level of giftedness and talent that has that value that is unquestionable. So make sure you keep growing yourself. Thank you for your nice words. Thank you, Phenomenal MM, as always, for the push, encouragement, and spirit. I love you too. Thank you so much. So, guys, this is all I've got for you guys today. So, I want you to, if you can, play back this video again later and take notes and ask yourself, what exactly do I need to do? How can I grow myself? How can I improve on my gift and talent? Don't try and be a copycat. Don't try and look at what other people have and be feeling bad about yourself. Honor your own gifts. Appreciate your own gifts, and then tell yourself that this one that I have, whether it's one or two, I am going to build it to such a high capacity that it will be unquestionable value everywhere I go, and I will use it for good. And then share this video with somebody else as well. You have sisters, brothers, friends, neighbors, colleagues, mentors, mentees, people that need to understand that no matter what level they are at, they can also keep growing too. It's not by age, it's not by race, it's not by gender, it's not by the region you live in. It's none of those things. It's all about your aptitude and your attitude towards how you want to use your gift and talent. I am desirous of you guys going to greater heights this year with your gift and your talent. I am so looking forward to seeing you guys manifest your gift and talents in such newer, higher dimensions this year. Why? Because you're unstoppable once you understand that the power is already within your hands. There is nothing external that you need beyond the fact that you need to tell yourself that I've got what it takes and I'm going to make sure that I keep pushing myself. And I keep doing whatever it takes for me to get to the higher heights and use my gift and talents in such a way that people will be blessed by it. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me today. My name, once again, is Madame Roller. I am known as the Bank Creator because what I do is I ignite the gold in you. And the gold is an acronym for God ordained legacy and dreams. I want you to know that you are a bank, which stands for beautiful and bold, audacious, no excuses, God's masterpiece. Keep being blessed in all that you do. Keep being phenomenal in all that you choose to do in life. Good is not good enough. Great is not great enough. Keep pushing yourself to a higher height because you are truly a phenomenal person that the world needs what you have, and only you can give that thing the way you can. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to having you guys join me next week where I will have a guest. So there will be no live streaming on Instagram. It will be strictly on Facebook and YouTube because I have a guest that is going to come and talk to us about something that is going to be mind blowing. Because you know what we do on the show is inspire, empower, and transform your life one show at a time. So, bit by bit, step by step, brick by brick, keep taking that walk of faith, that walk of greatness, that walk of believing that, yes, you're phenomenal and you're called to live a phenomenal life too. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And if you want to reach out to me, if you want to get coached by me, if you want to invite me to come and speak at your event or at your conference, your seminar, whether online or offline, reach out to me on any of my social media pages, Madame Marola on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And of course, you can go to my website, www.madamemarola.com, and then you'll be able to fill the form and talk and send me a contact details, and I'll reach out to you and reply you back as well. Good, be good to you guys. This is the end of the show. Hi, Samidoho. So those of you that are just joining the feed right now, the replay will be up in a short moment. And of course, I want you to keep soaring higher in life. You have what it takes. Believe it and keep manifesting it in all you do. God bless you. Take care and bye bye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day and be phenomenal. All righty.